corporal in charge of the convener here to make sure that the battles are intact. Thank you.
The validity of this examination is unquestionable. The good news is that this year we did not pick many fake examinations, even though we had a lot of plans in the back room from certain teachers in certain hotspots where we are observing very keenly. The downside this year is that there have been a lot of rains, and we have had challenges in Marsabit, in the other northeastern areas like Garissa and Wajir and Mandera and Tana River. And we are also on standby for Lamu because we have a lot of floods. We have had to right-size some schools by moving them to safe areas, and I want to assure the nation that every child shall take the exam this morning. We have 10 helicopters in addition to the police helicopters that are at our disposal. If and when required, they will lift exams and take them to exactly where they are required and pick them back to the container. I want to say that going forward, we require everybody's participation and fidelity in this process. My message to the students this morning is that they have absolutely nothing to worry about. Every child is born with a special tact in his brain. And since we are going to have 100% transition, there should actually be really no pressure. Let me also take this opportunity to warn very firmly the very few center managers who may attempt to block children from taking exams for whatever levies they were illegally levying the children. That if they do so, they will have themselves to blame. You can't stop a child from taking an exam because he failed to pay 300 shillings, which in the first place was not legal. So every child must be given access, unfettered access to the examination, and if there are issues, they can be sorted out later. There are a handful of schools, but the important thing is that the government is at hand where there is a requirement of boarding the students. Like for this region, you even made sure there was food, and the children, as they are boarding, they'll be provided with food as they do the exams. So that should not worry any person at all. My message to our good parents is that please stop, please, in the name of God, let your children do the exam in peace. Please allow your children to do the exam in peace. You don't have much apart from encouraging them. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh, there are certain experts who are going to do the exam, you should pay an amount of money so that your child should pass. Just pray for your child and encourage the child. I think that's all. And I want to say that this year around, we have not picked many fake papers like in the past, which means the parents have learned that whenever they were selling the papers, they were actually fake papers. That is a big white elephant in the room because it relates to culture in this region. We have teenage pregnancies that are an issue. We are dealing with them through the provincial administration because we really have to softly get the parents of the region to come along with us. Are we together? Where they are, like in some areas now, we have already admitted certain, I will not tell you where, because I don't want to stigmatize any region, but there are girls who have already been admitted, and we have also ambulances on standby, should there be need for them. But I think this is where we fail, because if parents start looking after their children as they grow up, then they are able to have self-control and they are able to take the stress. So we shall still deal with the cases of pregnancy, but it should not be an issue, because we shall take the exam to them and ensure that they have the same conditions as the others. Sasa kama iko shida, tengeneza mwanya hapa. Shuleni hiyo. Ndio, tena anatosha kabisa. Usiwaidie huyu. Yako ni Central Girls. Central Girls. Central Girls. Central Girls.